Do you find that you're spinning your wheels every single day? Well, friend, there's an easy way to get things done. And all you have to do is a little time blocking. Now I know what you're thinking. Will time blocking actually help me get more done? Yes, I feel that it will. As online entrepreneurs, you're trying to conquer so many things. And instead of feeling accomplished, you feel unproductive, stuck, and frustrated. At the end of most days, it seems as if the day ran away with a lack of focus and you end up feeling overwhelmed. I've been there, friend, and I've done that exact same thing. So if you're tired of feeling this way and you're ready to get clear about your day and what needs to be done in your business, let's look at time blocking. Well, first off, jumping around from project to project isn't the secret sauce to success. It all boils down to getting laser focused and getting essential tasks completed. You must be wondering how this actually happens. The solution is simple. It's about time blocking your day. And time blocking breaks your day into achievable structure. So I'm curious, what would it feel like to look back at your day and actually feel productive and efficient? You would feel like you won the day, right? I'm just saying. But no worries, friends. If you're not a planner, it's a life skill that you can improve on. I pinky swear. I'm guessing you're ready to let go of running your business like a disorganized, and excuse me, but this is what comes to my mind, headless chicken. This is how you're gonna time block. When are your power hours? Do you know the time of day when your productivity power hours come out? You're about to find out that it is different for everyone. If you're not sure, start to pay attention and simply jot down a little note of the time of day that you crush your work easily and without effort. And keep in mind, you may have times during the month that you're more productive than other times. Or maybe you'll be a productivity rock star every single day. That needs to be something that you determine for yourself. So a good indication of your power hours of productivity, again, is when you feel like everything is just easy and effortless to create. And once you have that discovery, let's make this your very first official time block. And during this time, I want you to use this for your creative project or a project you find yourself procrastinating on. For me, this is not the first hour of my day. My husband is completely astonished by this, but I need to ease into the start of my day. Otherwise, I find myself sitting and staring at my computer screen. So what are things that you can actually time block? Let me break it down for you. You can time block hours or you can have theme days. One or the other, both. It's completely up to you. But what does that actually mean? It's simple. You want to select the days and times for your coaching calls, when you'll have meetings with your team, your content creation days, or your content creation blocks. Perhaps you thrive on variety and you want to have that in your day. Well, you can sprinkle in a little bit of everything with themed time blocks. With themed days, you pick one primary day for your meetings and your coaching and a secondary day for any overflow meetings or coaching sessions. In a similar fashion, do you conduct discovery calls for your business? It would be nice to have a specific day for these calls as well. Could they possibly be on your overflow meeting day? Now, this is important. Your most productive day of the week should be for your creative work or the things that you find very difficult to do in your business. These are the days that you require extra energy. And here's what I mean. No meetings or anything else that would drain your energy on those coveted days. I love the trend that corporate America is following with the designated no meeting days. Let me clarify. You may want to divide your days into halves. The trick is to work with your personal power hours. So if you find you're very productive in the afternoons, you could schedule meetings in the morning and plan your creative work in the afternoon. During your creative blocks, you can record your podcast, write your blog post, and create your course outlines. And here's the big secret, in my opinion. Time blocking goes hand in hand with your batch creation. When you batch like work, it will get you into the flow and keep you in that state of flow versus bouncing from one thing to another without completing it from start to finish. This can be done in many different ways. Finding when you feel like a productive rock star is actually essential. When I ask a new client about time blocking or batching work, they usually don't do it very well or not at all. Okay, you must be wondering how to start with the whole time blocking and batching because it's completely new to you, or you've tried it in the past and it was a fail. Well, you need to start small. Look at it with just 45 minutes of dedicated time scheduled 2 or 3 times a week and see how it goes. What is something that you're getting behind on that you find you're doing it at the very last minute every single week? You know that thing you're procrastinating on, or the thing that you always procrastinate on because it seems so big and overwhelming? This is a perfect thing for you to use that dedicated time block for. Okay, the next one I'm sure is going to make you cringe, but stay with me. Time audit. Another great way to figure out your time blocks is to do a time audit for your week or a time study, whatever you want to call it. I understand that the thought of time tracking does feel like a burden. I say this with love though. Suck it up, buttercup. It's only for a week. What most people don't realize is how much time they spend on tasks. Most people don't realize where their time is going, how much time they're spending on tasks, how easily they are distracted, and they're wasting time doing things that aren't important and could be something that's easily outsourced and delegated to somebody else. Here's how it works. You can time track on paper by jotting down the time along with what you're working on, or you can use time tracking software to track everything. If you'd like to try tracking software, my suggestion is Toggle Track. It's a great tool that offers a free plan for task tracking. And remember, you're probably only going to be doing it for a short time, so there's not a reason to invest in a software. The key, as with everything, is you need to make sure that you're doing it in a way that works for you. Because if you're not, you will not do it, I promise, even if it's only for a week. Okay, friends, here's an example from my past. When client work begins to fill my days, the creative work for my business went completely out the window. I was an inconsistent content creator. I know, right? Unbelievable. I'm pretty sure I've said it before. But what happens when you're not a consistent content creator? All that time, all that effort you spent on building up your audience, well, that doesn't stay without being nurtured. Unfortunately, that was a business lesson I had to learn for myself. Then it finally dawned on me that my power hours are in the morning and my brain is done by 2 or 3 p.m. every day. Now, the first couple hours of my workday are dedicated to creating content or the things that I have to do in my business that nobody else can do. The things that are considered top priorities for me because they have deadlines and I need to meet them. Also known as the things that I'll procrastinate on until the very last minute because I don't want to do them. Those things happen in the morning as well. And if you find that you like to procrastinate on things to the very last minute, I suggest that you try working in sprints of time. You can call it the Pomodoro method, whatever it is, but just set your timer for an amount of time that works for you. So for me, I like to do 50-minute sprints. And then I just sit down and for 50 minutes with a very big cup of coffee, by the way, and I let all the words pour out of me. And then I'll take a quick break and then I'll get right back into it. And during that time, some days I'll get it all done. Other days, the struggle is real and I'll start over a bazillion times. But actually on those days where I know that I'm just struggling, I'll move on to something else and I'll set it aside because I don't need to waste my time struggling on something when I have other things that can be done. I'll circle around and come back to it during a power hour that I'm feeling creative. When I'm planning my days, I know the client work does not begin until 9 a.m. I have that time set aside for myself. By blocking this time in the morning and setting that boundaries, that's taught me not to say yes to all the things and all the projects. I know how much time I have and what can get done in that amount of time. And trust me, with my people-pleasing, helpful personality, I've overbooked myself. Yep, I know. What a shocker. Which is also another business lesson that I had to learn for myself. So if this is you, I want you to go back and listen to the episode on the yes to everything mindset. Not going to remember what number it is right now, but I'll put it down below in the show notes. My time blocks are pretty simple. And you may be wondering like how I would schedule my day. And this is evolving. Always. It's always changing. I never keep it the same. Well, I do keep certain things the same, but as I fine tune myself and how I work, I change things. And I encourage you to do the exact same thing. You're a creative person. You don't want to be stuck in the same pattern over and over again, although I do like ordinary. I very much like ordinary routines, I should say that. But my morning routine, that is been simplified completely over the years. And it's changed from different things to that. I don't know about you, but when I started my business, I heard people talking about their 2 and 3 hour morning routine. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to do that. In order to be successful, I need to have a 2 or 3 hour morning routine. That is exactly what they're telling me. You want to know I found out? That extensive morning routine simply stressed me out. And then I was using all that time where I was actually the most creative and productive on my morning routine. For quite a while now, the first hour of my day has been spent with my Bible reading, meditating, journaling, and of course my daily Wordle because I'm obsessed with it. And then I go into my office for my priority work blocks. Again, my husband cannot believe I spend this time in the morning because he is so productive right away the first hour of his day. But that's not me. I do believe when I start my day in God's word, it sets me up for success for the remainder of the day. Once I'm at my desk, every weekday is content focused. And again, while I'm enjoying several cups of coffee, it's actually just one really large cup of coffee because I have to try and keep myself in my chair. And then a bulk of my day is reserved for my done for you content repurposing clients. And then coaching clients are in the afternoon or every other Friday. Stay with me now. 98% of the time, the block is consistently scheduled at the same time every day. Keeping the schedule consistent has added bonus of reducing the decisions that I have to make about what I'm actually going to be working on. Flexible Fridays. So this day is a wild card for me. And I've done so many different things, like had the financial Friday, I've done like CEO Friday. But what I've come to for me and my personal self is I like flexible Friday. This is, like I said, this is the wild card day for me. I may have coaching calls. I think I mentioned I do them like every other week. I may do a podcast interview, or I could have a travel day like during basketball season. Friday typically are a travel day for us. During the summer, Fridays in the afternoon, we're generally down at our cabin on the river. So I need to have a flexible Friday. I don't want to have a lot of things planned because I want to be able to have the flexibility to do what I want to do, because Fridays are the day that I enjoy the freedom that comes with entrepreneurship. Okay, but here's a typical, I'm just going to run through it real quick. Here's a typical Monday through Thursday schedule for me. So 5:30 to 6:30 is my morning routine or my Bible hour. At 6:30 to 8 is my power block. So that's the top priorities for the day, or typically content creation of some sort. 8 to 9 is I eat, get ready, and walk with the dogs. 9, pretty much 9 through 3. Let's be real. That's all it is. 9 through 3, each hour is broken up into client blocks. So that could be an individual client or it can be one client. Anyways, that is my client block of time. From 9 to 3. From 3 to 4:30 is when I walk the dogs and I do my strength training or whatever workout that I'm doing at that time. 4:30 to 5:30 is I'll wrap up the workday, look ahead for tomorrow, and finish anything that's undone. And again, will this schedule stay the same for years to come? Nope, it will not, because I like variety. I'd like to change it up. And I need to make sure that my schedule is right for the season of life that I'm in. If you're tired of feeling overwhelmed, unfocused, and unproductive, I invite you to work with me to simplify the way you approach your business. Together, we'll identify your power hours, create a personalized time blocking strategy, and implement effective time working techniques to help you achieve more in less time. Whether you need guidance on streamlining your schedule, overcoming procrastination, or optimizing your creative workflows, I'm here to support you every step of the way. Let's break free from the chaos and build a thriving business that allows you to enjoy the freedom and flexibility you deserve. If you're ready to become a productive powerhouse and take your online business to the next heights, I'd love to be your guide on this exciting journey. Head over to my website and fill out a simple application, and I'll help you discover your true potential. The link to work with me will be down below in the show notes. Okay, friends, again, holy cow, this got way longer than I thought it would be. Must have been really wordy today. It is time to wrap this up. So if you're ready to stop feeling overwhelmed and start making tangible progress in your business, now is the time to take action. With the power of time blocking and focused productivity strategies, you can transform your daily routine and achieve more than you ever thought possible. Don't let another day slip by feeling productive and frustrated. I did that for so many years. I don't want you to do that yourselves. By identifying when you are the most productive, what are your power hours, creating a schedule that works for you, and focusing on the essential tasks, you can break free from that overwhelming cycle of unproductivity and take control of your business and your life. Remember, it's okay to start small and make the little tweaks and adjustments as you go. Embrace the journey of self-discovery and be patient with yourself. Give yourself grace as you develop these new habits. With consistency and dedication, you'll soon find yourself accomplishing more than you ever thought possible, all while enjoying the freedom and satisfaction that comes with a thriving online business. You will be amazed at how much productive you can become once you take the first step with time blocking. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you, and I hope you make it a wonderful week.
Yay! Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found this episode valuable and learned some actionable tips that you can implement in your business so that you can feel accomplished and less stressed. If you enjoyed this show, please take a quick minute to share this with your business bestie, subscribe, and leave a review. It helps me reach more business owners just like you. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, please reach out to me on my website. I've created a form just for you. Remember, with the right system and mindset, you can achieve the success your heart desires. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with you next time. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, let's grow, friends.